Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my prop box because I forget about it a lot and I never do that. So without further ado, Michael, roll the intro. Okay, my name is Shelby, by the way, if you're new here, aka Ms.Botanica. I'm kind of tired and exhausted right now because finals week is coming up and I've had so much due and I'm just over it. There's a lot of dead stuff in here. Or dying stuff, I should say. Oof. I was going to say you can propagate your plants getting pruners and all that jazzy stuff, but I actually need to use these because it needs help. So let's see. I'm just going to take out some of the moldy stuff. You should always clean out your prop boxes, by the way. I don't care what other people say, clean out your prop boxes. It's a necessity because you don't want nasty stuff happening in here. There already is nasty stuff like fungus gnats. Oh no. Like, see, just grab whole plants out of this. The last time I saw this, when was it? I didn't look at it, like, into anything that was in here. I just put something in here. One of my Hoyas fell out of its container, so I just threw it in here for the time being. And that was it. But I didn't, like, look and see how plants were doing in here. Oh, and I also, when I did that, so I have... There's a Hoya, not Retusa, that's one of the ones that I just pulled out, but a Hoya Shepherdii is right here that I put in recently. And then this is still hard. It has potential, it could grow. I'm only getting rid of chonky stuff. There's a lot of silver swords that popped up in here. I put 2 Nanook cuttings in here. They're doing meh right now. This is a mixture of perlite and sphagnum moss, in case you were wondering. You can make your prop boxes out of whatever you want. Some people do fluval stratum, some people do straight sphagnum moss, some people do straight perlite. I just mixed the two because that's what I had and I was trying to get rid of them. So that's what I did. You can propagate your plants in also just straight water. You can propagate your plants by having your full plant and putting sphagnum moss around it and enclosing it with like saran wrap or plastic clear wrap, whatever you call it. That's another way to propagate your plants. Let me see if I can like, look at that. It's so cute and tiny. It's doing the most. Let's see if this one can come out. There's a lot of silver sword in here. Like, do you see how cute and tiny that is? It is adorable. I also have, what is this? Monstera Peru? Yeah. I also have a Dischidia. I don't know what this is, what type of Dischidia this is. All I know is that it's a Dischidia and that I threw it in here because I felt like it. These are not an African violet, an Asian flame violet. I was trying to see if these would root. They haven't rooted, but they also haven't rotted. So, there's that science experiment in and of its own happening. Let me just bury it in and see if that helps. I buried an end. Let me just put that one down. But yeah, your prop boxes can be whatever size you want. This is just happens to be the size that I chose. Do I have any other propagation updates for you guys? I have a propagation of Painted Lady going because I rotted my Painted Lady, so I took a cutting and I'm rooting that in water right now. I also have a Periso Verde cutting rooting in water. I have a philodendron 69686 rooting in peat and perlite, I think. Whatever the lady gave me it in. And then I have, they're not really rooting anymore, they're like established plants now, but I have a philodendron Pluto and a philodendron silver stripe, both in leca. You can also root in leca, you can root in fluval stratum. I could say that I'm rooting all of my tissue cultures in fluval stratum and leca right now. Oh, I also had a calathea, I forget what it's called, but I had that as a plant in leca, then it died, and then I decided to just re-root it into leca again, and now it's alive in leca. Oh, alocasia. I've been told multiple ways to root them and to make the corms grow. I'm not successful in it, so there's that. If you have any tips with that, let me know. And I think my last thing that I have propagating is my Hoya carrii, the hearts, the variegated hearts. I think it's the outer variegation hearts. Those are currently propagating in an old fish tank with more sphagnum moss to perlite than this. This is more perlite to moss, and that one's more moss to perlite. So yeah, and then I have an old tank like right in front of me right now that has the same mixture that the Hoya carrii is in, which is more moss to perlite. So there's that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry it was short, and sorry it wasn't like informative or like interesting or anything, but I was like, oh, I gotta clean this out, so I might as well show them, like talk about propagations and all that and give them some updates on stuff. And this is so I know what I have currently growing that could die any second because Shelby's not taking care of it. But yeah, I got these pruners at the Dollar Tree, and they work. They're not the best, but they work. Don't forget to sterilize, disinfect these every time you take cuttings too. But yeah, without further ado, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed.